Hey guys, Cam for 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Black Clover manga chapter review for you guys. And this was again another very short read, and when I mean short read, it was a breeze of a chapter, 9 pages. Yes, 9 pages chapters. You know, I did hear that Black Clover does have short chapters for the manga, and I'm like, well, that's wonderful. But hey, I committed to doing this. But yeah. What does this chapter truly consist of? Well, like this video might be like damn near super short. This might be one of my shortest manga chapter reviews like I have on the channel. But obviously Asta and Liebe have that connection moment where they understand each other. Asta's new Devil Union form looks different. The one thing I forgot to mention in the last week's video is the fact that he has a new horn now, and stuff like that. And we even see Noct in the chapter say like, did he finally perfect the Devil Union form? So yeah. Now we cut back to it. This is chapter 327 titled Anti-Magic. Now Lucifero, he went in for a punch. Asta obviously blocked it. And Lucifero's like, what the hell is this? He don't have magic, but for some reason, why do I still feel odd? Anyways, he dishes out a punch. Asta ends up taking the punch, and it doesn't do as much damage as Lucifero thought it would happen. And Asta goes on to say, it's a weird feeling. Before the things we felt overlapped. Now it's truly as if they merged. And so it's really not about specific grudges now. All I know is that I have to take you down. And he obviously gets a flashback of Lichida, we're saying live. And this is essentially also confirming the fact now that since him and Liebe now truly understand each other even better with their Devil Union form, it's like now, that's why Noct says like, have they perfected it? You know, it's like now as they're on like a similar wavelength. You know, how can I compare this? If you watch the Pokemon X and Y anime, there was a storyline with Ash and his Greninja. If you never heard of the whole new unique Greninja form, Ash Greninja, it was a whole thing where, you know, Ash and Greninja had a wavelength with one another, a connection with one another, where it was like kind of symbiotic. You know, when they were on the same wavelength, they would emulate and show off the same things. So it's like when Greninja would be doing this, like firing off a water shuriken, Ash, and as he's, you know, watching the battle, he'd be copying the same style mid-battle as Greninja. And that kind of and honestly, that kind of relates most to me right there. Now, if you didn't watch X and Y, you probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But that's where I kind of felt like they took elements of this, like the Ash Greninja type of thing here, where it's like now Asta and Liebe, they're on the same wavelength. They understand each other's feelings. You know, their thoughts and their thinking process, it's on the same like wavelength. They truly understand. They have complete meshing of spirit, mind, and body with one another. And so while you have Noct says like, did Asta just perfectly do a perfect Devil Union, essentially, and everything? So yeah, and also goes on to say, I'm going to beat you and live. And the thing is, Lucifero's going on to say is like, he completely shuts off the magic of whatever he touches. So essentially, you know, he's saying, essentially, Lucifero went in for a punch, hit Asta. The reason why it didn't do any damn damage to Asta, barely, it was probably just a regular punch to Asta, is because the magic pressure Lucifero was probably putting into his fist when he hit Asta, because Asta's surrounded by anti-magic, it just canceled out, and you know, just touching Asta just canceled out the magic that he was emitting. So we're clearly seeing, holy crap, this means Lucifero can barely even touch this guy, and his magic's getting canceled out the moment he even comes to blows. So Asta, in this perfected state of his Devil Union form, with, you know, the anti-magic of Liebe, just insanity and stuff like that. Now Lucifero's like, please don't be ridiculous, I'm killing you right here, you kill me. Yeah, right. So he starts literally launching I'll say this: Devil Gatlings, a One Piece reference because Luffy gumma no Gatling and stuff like that. So yeah, but Asta blocks this, and he's like, "You're the one who's been ridiculous this entire time." And he goes in for an attack, and he actually cuts the back arms that impaled Noct and Yami. And this is actually a shock to Lucifero. He's like, "Oh!" And you're like, "What the hell is going on here?" Asta's a lot faster. He's a lot stronger. And this is when, as they're falling off, Noct's like, "Is this a true double union?" And Yami's looking at Asta. He's like, you remember the time that when he first met Asta back at the Magic Knights exam, and how he said, "Oh, you're an interesting kid, my guy. You can join the Black Bulls." And obviously Yami's like, "I knew you were an interesting kid, damn it." And he's like, "Go get him, Asta." And we find out that Asta has 5 seconds left until the Devil Union comes undone. He kicks Lucifero, and he kicks Lucifero away with utter ease, and that's where the chapter ends off. So, like I said, very quick read, nothing much, and stuff like that. Definitely Asta's a lot more powerful. He's a lot more stronger now, since this is a true Devil Union. Now, obviously, the question is, Cavalry 15, he just read that he got 5 seconds left, and he kicked him away? How the hell is he going to beat Lucifero in 5 seconds? I have no idea. Now, they did this whole thing where it's like, Asta has a time limit of like a few seconds he has left till he can use his devil form and stuff like that. They've done it before. So yeah, and then remember, it's anime. 5 seconds in these anime end up being fucking 5 minutes. Unless it's a bait and switch by Tabata, where he's just trying to make it look to the reader, oh no, he's got 5 seconds. But Matt having this true Devil Union form, he actually doesn't maybe have a time limit anymore. Maybe he actually could have potentially extended it. Maybe he, doesn't have it anymore. Who's to say? But apparently, from what we know, he's got a 5 second time limit left. He's gonna have to defeat Lucifero very quickly. So we could be getting the end of Lucifero coming soon. But I definitely did like this chapter. Again, nothing much really else to talk about because this chapter was rarely short. And then, we're gonna have to wait a while till we get the next Black Clover chapter, which is going to be coming in 16 days. Now, I'm not going to count up on my calendar how many days till we see the next Black Clover chapter, but 16 days compared to, say, My Hero Academia, where we have to wait 9 dain. So, yeah, but other than that, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day or night watching this video. Until then, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this chapter and where you think the story could be going. And also, too, lastly, do you believe Asta has 5 seconds left on his Devil Uniform, or do you think it's a bait and switch by Tabata? Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Hit that subscribe button if you want more Black Clover content, and I'm gonna get out of here. Till then, guys, later. Peace.